having published his book.
Sir, please. Anna, sorry.
Say no, provide you will introduce you to the book maybe, and then we will take over. I just want to say two things. One is the minds are looking.
Not coming. Audio రావట్లేదు. This.
Hello, check.
No, this side. No, this speaker not coming.
To say that this book is clearly an autobiography of Sania Mirza, who we all know. There are no surprises there, just a lot of honesty, a lot of candor, a lot of stories about her life, personal and tennis. To me, I think this book is about what we can achieve, about the limitlessness of imagination, and that's, I hope, the story we're going to read in it as well. We're delighted that we have you here to release this book. And we can see so everyone can learn later you are ones they want to learn. Because you will see they want to record. Not good enough record.
పోయి చెప్పు ఇంకో
So, why Shahrukh Khan is a question I think we don't need to answer. He stands for whatever that's youthful and vibrant and glorious about our culture as well. And together, I think they just will be the right people to take us through what Sania stands for and this book. So, can we get you to unveil the book and then you can take over?
Ma'am, you can come this side. Sir, one.
Check, 1, 2, 3, check.
Check, 1, check.
Check, 1, 2, 3, check. Hello. Check.
Have we lost Kartika? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've lost Kartika. Oh no, she's here. Okay. Thank you, Kartika, for that. Thank you all for coming and thank you all for waiting. Sorry, we can never be on time as celebrities. Sorry about that. But thank you all for coming. I think the first and foremost I want to thank is Shahrukh. Thank you so much for coming. All I had to do was just say, can you please come and unveil this very special thing for me? And that's it. That's all I needed to say, and he's here. So thank you so much. I couldn't have thought of a better person to do it with. Just a little bit I would like to say about this book, why I've decided to write it at 29 years old, which doesn't happen very often for autobiographies. Um, by the grace of God, I've had a long career, and I've had a very entertaining career on and off the court. A lot of thanks to you guys as well. And, I've lived a lot in the last 20 years of my career. And I felt like I owed it to myself, to my family, to everybody to know my side of the story. And I'm so glad that I'm able to present it to you. And I think there's nothing more I would like to say. Whatever questions you guys have, I'm here to answer. I think you're all here to hear Shahrukh speak, so I'm going to give the mic to him and do what you do best.
Thank you, Sania, and thank you, everyone here. Apologies for being a little late, but my excuse is the airlines took off late, yeah, and I'm being honest. But it's really not only a moment of pleasure, joy, personal happiness, because I've known Sania for years, to be here. I think it's a matter of great pride to be here. Kartika said that I'm the right person to be doing this because I'm young and vibrant, hardly. Neither young nor very vibrant, but I'm the right person to do this because my life has been shaped by women, starting from my mother to the ladies that I work with. And somewhere down the line, without wanting to sound patronizing towards women, I genuinely believe that when a woman is inspiring in whichever field of work, whether it's sports, whether it's household work, whether it's running a company, whether singing or acting, whatever the case may be, I think that inspiration filters down, permeates not only to just the other women, it permeates down, it filters down to other young children, because somehow women have this quality about them which attracts everyone to take notice of the littlest of things they do. And I think Sania has done more than anyone else to make our country proud. We have a country where somehow, perhaps, apart from a few sports, we have never made a mark internationally, and inshallah, that'll happen very soon as things are progressing. But what would be remembered are people like P.T. Usha, Mary Kom, Sania Mirza, who have led the path, who have led the way for lots of boys and girls to take up sports as a professional career and make our country even prouder. So that's one part of it. Second part of it is that a book like this, Ace Against Odds, will obviously, I've read a few snippets, she has narrated a few bits that she has written. I think a book like this will inspire lots of us to understand that things can happen against all kinds of odds. Nothing can come in the way. There can be no obstacle when you have determination, dogged belief like Sania's had over the years. I'm not going to sit here and just keep on praising her. I genuinely believe this, that we all, me from childhood, I'm younger than her, we've always looked up to her. I have always followed her career, not just because I'm a sports enthusiast, but because she has brought so much pride, so much freshness, and if I may add, so much beauty to all the sports lovers like me. So I wish her all the best. I'm sure we all will take away something fantastic from this book. We all will have some learning lessons. And I would really implore everyone to read this book because her experiences are very vital for all youngsters in this country, even older people, to understand that how you fight against things which are going against you and still come on tops. So I'm not going to tell you how many championships she's won, that we all know how many titles she's won, and she's the #1 player, and she's doing so well. She's just truly, absolutely inspiring. And I don't know what else to say. ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा, जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा, ये झील सी नीली अपीली आंखें, और फोरहैंड इतना गहरा, like a deep forehand. So तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया. So God bless you, and thank you very much, the whole family, her father, Shivani, and everybody, Kartika, HarperCollins, everyone who's arranged to make this book happen at such a young age, and keep on doing well. And there should be a part 2 also, inshallah, with your experiences. Yeah. So thank you for waiting, and thank you for having me. I'm extremely grateful for the honor that I am coming for the release of this book. Thank you, Sania.
Open it up to questions? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to stand on the side and ask if you can raise your hand so we can get, yeah, the gentleman in the green t-shirt.
Now we are same. I can't hear you. Sorry, I can't hear you. I just have to, yeah.
Will you introduce yourself quickly before you ask the question?
Hello, I am Jagannath Das from Telangana today. I just want to know, you are known as Badshah of Bollywood.
She's the Rani of racket.
Anybody with a question? Yeah, there. Please. Wait, just a minute. She's just got the mic. Yeah, go ahead.
I will actually on the way back. I've not read the whole book, but there were some bits and pieces we were talking about. She narrated an incident which is in the book when she used to be extremely young, I think 7 years old or 8, and I think they didn't have resources enough at that time. From Mumbai to Trivandrum, they used to travel in this really beat-up car, and the car used to stop every 2 hours, and she used to go and play her championships, the tournaments, wherever they were. And that was the only way they could, she said, make it back as soon as she lost the matches. Because, it just saved money and quickly just get back home to school or whatever other matches that she had to go for. And she said a very sweet thing that, I can think of it as a hardship at that point in time or lack of resources. But what I think of it is that because we used to all travel in the car together, the whole family, it just got a family to bond so much. So I think to be able to take out some positivity out of whatever has happened to you instead of becoming cynical. And kind of looking back upon life and saying, oh, I didn't have this or didn't have that. But I think that's the positive attitude which carries us forth otherwise in sports and life too. So a lot of snippets and pieces like that, which I can go on and on telling you about. But that's inspiring to know that even some negativity or things that we can look back and say, oh, I didn't have this, is looked upon as bonding time and so positive from it. My book on tennis. Don't start this. The HarperCollins people are there. They're going to sue me.
I'm watching. I'm listening.
I said I'm going to run away when Kartika talks to me. I'm doing it. My life is extremely colorful and long. So mine is a fatter book actually. So I'll come out with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually quite a private person, even though I'm quite extroverted, but when it comes to my personal stuff, I'm very private. So there were a few things in that which were tough for me to write. For example, things about my marriage, I think that was something that I almost never shared, what actually I went through, what we went through as a couple, and yeah, so it was difficult, but I think that I owed it, like I said, to write it, and I'm glad that I did. I think that was a good call. So I'm so glad that I did. I hope you guys enjoy reading it, and all those questions you've asked me all these years hopefully are answered.
Can I ask everyone to ask one question, if you don't mind? Next, yeah.
Okay. Hi, this is Taruna from TV9. A question to Shahrukh. When you talk about ace against odds, so in your life as an actor, being an ace actor, what odds did you see and how do you inspire people from that?
Mine has been a fortunate journey. I can't really romanticize too many obstacles along the way. I think as soon as I landed in Mumbai from Delhi, I've been embraced with open arms by all the Indians all over the world. So I've been very fortunate. Many a times I think that perhaps I don't deserve, all this applause and love and recognition that I've got, and I need to work harder to deserve it. So I do that. But yeah, I've always said this, I'll say it again. When you are successful, there are a couple of things that you lose out along the way. One is the ability to surprise. You know, I expected to be in the finals every time now. You know, so if it's like win the finals every time. So you lose the ability to surprise, and also you lose the ability to fail. And that's a little difficult to deal with, you know, because we all fail. And we will all at some times not be able to surprise you with new things. So when you're new, when you're novel, everything looks nice, and but you have to keep striving, you have to keep working hard. And genuinely, it is the cliched line that I can tell everyone around the world. As a matter of fact, I was having a conversation with my son just before I came, and I was talking to him, and I thought I'll give him some pearls of wisdom. But the only thing I could tell him finally is that there is no alternative to hard work, and that's what you keep doing. You wake up every morning and try and work just that little bit harder. So I overcome obstacles by, of course, if I'm really sad, I cry in my bathroom, and then I wipe my tears, come back, or hide myself, and then wake up in the morning and just work harder. If I'm successful, I have to work hard to be able to retain it. If I'm unsuccessful, I have to work hard to be able to regain it. So at the end of it all, that's the only way to deal with obstacles.
Yes. Who's got the mic? Yeah.
Hi, Madiha.
Madiha.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, the way Sania said that she's just 29 and there's a lot she's always, already been through. So did you feel that you somehow connected to that? Because at a very young age, you have faced a lot yourself in your personal life as well as your professional life. So did that somewhere connect you to that? To the book and to her life?
I don't see Sania from the outside. I've known her for a long time, personally. For me, it would be difficult for me to say that I just connected with her, because from the outside, I see this young lady who has so much to share with the world, through her work, through her personal life, and talk about it, and that's what connects me to her. Whenever she was playing tennis, even when I didn't know her, it's just the grit and determination, the way she would come on the, on the television screen if you were not watching it live. The fact that against odds, I've kept awake, one match, I think in America, where you were playing Sharapova, I think. Was it right? Yeah, 11 years ago, and I was like, India is playing Sharapova, and we have to all stand there and root for the country. So I connected with the fact that in spite of failing, I was made to understand. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, that she had an injury and she could not continue with the singles career, but she twisted it around and she became the #1 in doubles. So all this stuff means she's not giving up the love for sport or what she really wants to achieve, her family's dreams. So that connects me. That makes me feel, I'll be honest, every time Sania loses somewhere, she represents our country, I think all of us lose a little bit. And we say, no, next time we'll all go and win. So that connects you to a great sports person like Sania.